she's as active as she wants to be, which has always been a Nakina thing, and has a really great benefit. Being lazy is a positive trait for animals. You do not want to waste your energy if you don't have to, so we may even see Nakina take some naps later on. She's welcome to do whatever she wants out here. Nakina would have lived her life as a wild bear. Her mother, though, was the food-conditioned one. So Mom had figured out that easy food came from places where people live. In that area particularly, there was a small town that had a lot of dumpsters that weren't secured very well. And that also had some free-range chickens, which I'll tell you right now is a really bad idea in bear country. If you have loose domestic animals, especially small guys like chickens, somebody's going to want to eat them, whether it's bears or foxes or coyotes. But Mom had 3 baby cubs, and this is a really intense place to survive. And so she found this easy food source, adapted to it, as any reasonable individual would, and determined that this is how she was going to teach her babies how to survive. In that part of Alaska, grizzly cubs stay with Mom on average for about 4 years. It's a really long time, especially if you compare it with 2 years in Montana. So twice as long in that part of Alaska to learn how to survive and be independent for those cubs. And they learn whatever Mom knows. So this has kind of a larger effect. In this case, of course, it was those lovely chickens was what Mom was teaching the babies, that was what they should rely on. And this is not actually a good food source, as we might know, but the bears didn't. And Nakina's mother and one of her siblings ended up being shot by the landowner in defense of those birds. This is not ideal for this bear family. Nakina and Kobuk, her brother, were orphaned far too young to take care of themselves. They were 6 months old and they would have needed about 4 years. But also they were already food conditioned. So right from the beginning, they never stood a chance at being normal wild bears. They could not live on their own. They did not know how to avoid humans and all the other natural behaviors a bear should have. So they could not stay in the wild. They got very lucky though. Rather than dying because of this, they got to come here. There was space. The wildlife managers were able to find them. They traveled all the way down here to live with us. We used to only have Alaskan bears, but now we mostly have Montana bears, and Nakina's our only remaining Alaskan individual. And she's doing really well. So she and her brother moved in, 6 months old. Brother has died at this point of old age. His name was Kobuk, and he died a number of years ago, I think 2017 or 18. So Nakina is still here. She's still in great shape, doing quite well, despite the fact that she's 28. And we're really happy to be